Simple Minds, Vision Thing, headlining Radio 2 in Leeds.
We've already revealed an amazing lineup for Radio 2 live in Leeds, but how about a couple more names?
Radio 2 live
in Leeds.
Make sure you're listening on Tuesday morning when I'll have not one, but two huge artists to announce. You're not going to want to miss this. Listen Tuesday morning from 6:30 on BBC Radio 2.
We asked if anyone's related to any of the Lionesses. It's been pretty tenuous, I've got to be honest with you, but thank you anyway. Mary Earps, the goalkeeper, used to work for me on Saturday mornings in our shop in West Bridgeford, Nottingham, called Inspirations. She do keepy-ups. Lovely girl, family are great. I realised she was a real deal. That's from Paul. Thank you, Paul. Dermot, I'm not related to our Lioness, but one of my customers' daughters is Rachel Daly. I think Louise would text you, but she's probably too busy and excited about tomorrow. That's Penelope in Harrogate. Well, we tried. A special hello to Eden May and Freya, 8-year-old twins, who've been up since 3:30 driving to Cornwall with Mummy and Pete. We've had sausage sarnies. Love a sausage sarnie now. Can't wait to get to the tent. Gobble a pasty, cream tea, have a paddle with the sea. 2.5 hours to go. Bring on the holiday fun. Thank you, Dermot. Thanks so much for listening today. Thanks to our astronaut, Chris Hadfield, our guest today. Next week, Aidan Turner's back with us. It's been an Royal production, and this is BBC Radio 2, and it sounds like your smart speaker, 88 to 91 FM. Claudia's up next. Have yourselves a good Saturday.
BBC News at 10 o'clock, this is Mike Powell. Two former health secretaries are calling on the government to pay compensation to infected blood victims as soon as possible after an inquiry recommended they should receive at least £100,000 each. Matt Hancock and Jeremy Hunt say they're confident that ministers will act to help those affected by the scandal, which saw thousands of people contract HIV or hepatitis C through NHS treatments in the 1970s and 80s. The government said it would consider the guidance with the utmost urgency. Mr Hunt wants action before the next Prime Minister is appointed in September.
Time is of the essence, and just waiting a couple of months until, for example, the leadership campaign is resolved and the new Prime Minister's made a decision will mean that a few more people are likely to have died.
Widespread disruption to train services is expected today as drivers from 7 operators walk out in a dispute over pay. The Heathrow Express, London Overground and services in the West Midlands are among the lines that will see reduced timetables. Mark from Winchester is going to a wedding in Kent.
We're lucky enough to have a car so we can get there, long and inconvenient journey. But I know there are some people who just won't be able to get to the wedding at all and have had to cancel. I feel sorry for the bride and groom.
A new report warns that children's mental health services in England are buckling under the pressure of demand in the wake of the COVID pandemic. It says that young children who need help should have a guarantee of being seen within 4 weeks. The government says it's making £79 million available for services. The former Children's Commissioner for England, Anne Longfield, who chairs the campaign group that conducted the study, says far more funding is needed.
We now know that there are around 350,000 children being referred in 1 month alone earlier this year, and less than a quarter of those will see and get treatment within a 4-week waiting time. So this is spiralling, and without help to reset and stabilise the system, children will continue to suffer in this way.
Pope Francis says